What's up, One Piece TCG fans? This is Foxy TCG. Today we're going to be showing you how Foxy plays against blue-purple Sanji. This match is a really good one. It's going to show off a lot of the versatility, even with a bad draw. Feel free to pause at any point to look at the card descriptions on your screen, or I'm going to have the deck list in the description, so feel free to go down there and just copy-paste it right into the sim. As soon as this is done, we're going to go into the match, and I'm going to show you how it goes. Alrighty guys, getting into this match here with Sanji. Gonna play out the blocker on turn 1, just might as well use it. We need those 3 cards out in order to use our leader ability, that's super important. He's gonna swing. We take pretty early here because we do have 5 life, gets our hand size up. Play out the Itaminazo in order to ramp a Don, which is exactly what we want on turn 2 with 4 Don. That gets us to 5. If we do pull the Foxy, we'll actually be able to play it, which is nice. He's thinking. Thing about that Sanji is he gets those 3 cost or less events out for 1 Don, so it's pretty strong, and then 1 attacking, he can ramp a Don. He's going to get away with that for a little while here in this game, but I'll tell you what, it's really hard once we get going, because we're going to shut that down, and his whole deck is using counter cards for 1 Don and then getting that Don back the next turn. We're not going to let that happen at all. We're going to play out the Big Pan, because we have literally nothing. We got no more ramp cards. We haven't gotten anything, so as you can see here, this is kind of a rough game. He's already got the big boy Sanji out, so it's hard to remove it from the field, so that's the one you're going to want to lock down for this matchup. And you could tell he's really taking his time. This is on 2 times speed, by the way. We're going to play out, let's see what I do here. Yeah, play out the big boy, and then 2 for him, so now we're at 3. So leader ability is free. Attack with the board first, that way we get use out of it. Attack, and now here we go, we're going to start shutting down that leader. Even though he didn't have a character rested, so you didn't get full use out of that, we want that leader shut down. Katakuri gets taken out by the Gum Gum Red Rock, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. He's going to keep using those move bursts, trying to get that hand size up, because he burns a lot of cards, guys. He burns a lot. Use that blocker. Alright, let's see what we could do. Right now, we're going for the search. And this is kind of a hard choice here. We can't take the kid blocker. We don't really want Big Pan, and another Porsche isn't super helpful because no counter, so I think, yep, we take the Foxy. And then we're going to play out the Capote, thinking we're going to rest something, but then I don't want to lose the Dawn, because we don't have any ramp on the board. So with Foxy, you need to be careful. If you don't have ramp on the board, just try to remember that, it's going to suck. But we're actually going to shut down that Sanji for the rest of the game, so there's literally no point in swinging into it. We're leaving 2 open for the Noro Beam Sword, just in case he plays out another attacker. We can go ahead and just shut that down. We can always swing into it if we need to, which is nice, or just start resting blockers. You really want to get through those Gum Gums on this matchup. That's pretty big concern. A lot of counter on this blue-purple Sanji. A lot of counter, so you need to be conscientious of that. Sometimes, even though your board's looking alright, we're just holding out. Yep, there it goes. So there's another potential swing, but we have 2 ways to deal with it next turn, depending on what he does here. He gets rid of the Tony Chopper. And he is going to swing. Let's go ahead and start returning. And I actually decided to rest his Tony Chopper in order to just swing life, because we need to burn with this. And remember, I had two ways to deal with that. Hikori, whatever its name is, because I got the Capote. Yep, and that's what I'm looking at right now. I'm like, I can just make that not swing. I don't really care about its effect because we have so many bodies on the board. It doesn't matter if it gets rid of something. And then now it's just proper Dawn, giving it out. Remember, if you have Dawn given to your Foxy and you use leader ability and you're trying to remove the Dawn on your leader, it removes that K, that power from your attack. So you want to give it to your characters and then whatever's left. So I gave one to Porsche. That way we have 3 rested Dawn, so to speak, that have been used. And look at him burning through these counter cards. He has so much counter, it's not even funny. And we're burning through hand size here, as you could tell. But it's really not that bad. Or not hand size, but Dawn. We're burning through Dawn here. But it's more important for us to get his cards down because we can keep it so his whole board can't attack for the most part. He can swing with the blocker, but then he loses a blocker for next turn. Ooh, excuse me. But now that Hikori can't attack, the Sanjis both can't attack, so he's got to choose whether or not he wants to try to board clear with that blocker he's got there, the Reiju. And that's a hard decision for him because he's losing a blocker, he's 1 life. And most of these counters he's using are burning Dawn too in order for him to stay alive, which is great because he can't play anything out. Which is why it was actually better to rest that Tony and just burn. And that's why that Capote's there. It's actually really strong. It's a 6 cost or less, I believe, which is just amazing. We're going to keep that Porsche up. We had a choice there to play I call it the onomatopoeia because I can never pronounce his name. But now we're just going to Dawn everything up. Dawn properly too. Remember, like I said, you want 3 Dawn given in this scenario when you're not going to play anything out. Because you don't want to lose Dawn when you swing with leader. At least not from his power. So we're returning their Dawn, see? So we got 2 uses out of that 3. And then we're swinging. Finally cleared that little blocker. Now he has 2 potential swings here. That's it. He's got 2 swings, but only 4 Dawn, and he needs Dawn up for counter too, which is why I felt confident not doing anything with the Kazuma or whatever its name is on the left. I felt super confident leaving him up. I got the 1K, so he's going to be forced to swing into the Capote, which is cool. It leaves me with 3 attacks. He's got 1 blocker, not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. He plays out the 2nd blocker and is freaking out here. And now it's just Dawn allocation. Because he's burned a lot of counters. Pretty sure at this point he's already burned his 4 Gum-Gums. So now it's just figuring out how we want it to go. Yep, and he forfeit because he knew we were doing the math. And that's what's awesome about this deck is even at low Dawn, if you keep his board shut down, what can he do? What can he do? This is an awesome deck, and just so you know, if you guys were watching that deck list right there is $20. It is a $20 deck list. So if you're looking for something to spice up your locals or your friendly matches at the house, I highly recommend getting this deck list. Even the leader card, if you want the alt art, it's $10, guys. So for $30, you get the alt leader and the full deck. So go ahead and try this out on the sim. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you want to see more of how Foxy matches up against other opponents, please let me know, and we'll get that done for you.